Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. We're going to take a look at August 17th through August 23rd. So this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer. How you doing? If you're new here, welcome. If this one doesn't resonate for y'all, then check out your Moon or Rising sign. And if you are returning, thank you for all your beautiful energy, Cancer. I appreciate y'all. All right. Like, share, and subscribe if this one hits for y'all. All right, let's check it out. So what does love look like for Cancer? You and your person, whomever's on your mind, whomever you're connecting with, separated from. They may be hiding in your bushes. Let's find out. We're going to start with some Oracle. All right, Cancer, what do y'all need to know? August 17th through the 23rd. Numbing, self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. Cancer. Feels like somebody's trying to numb the pain, right? With whatever, however you or this other person, it feels like this other person though. I also get the sense that they're trying to act like everything's fine, but it's not. They might be numbing themselves with, who knows, Pop-Tarts for all we know. Receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. Ooh, Cancer. You've been doing some FBI investigations. Some of you know that something's up here with someone. You could be screenshotting. Cancer. Are you taking some screenshots? Screenshotting conversations? You guys are so intuitive as well, though. You feel like something's going on behind the scenes. And some of you are like, I just know. My intuition's spot on. I don't need to come with receipts. Others of you, though, you're exposing someone or their actions because you have evidence. Snack, obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. Okay. For some of y'all, this doesn't have anything to do with this person. There's somebody who is, secretly admiring you. Somebody's attracted to you, and I don't even think you know who this person is. All right. I'm all about it. I'm not hating on that energy. Let's find out. All right. What does Cancer need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Person they're connecting with. Person that's hiding in their bushes, or the person that Cancer is thinking about. One more shuffle, y'all. What do y'all need to know? Stick around to the end of the reading. When y'all bounce early, you miss messages. I start clarifying, and it switches things up. You may get a message throughout the reading that is for you. Certain parts may resonate, certain parts may not. But take what does and leave what doesn't. All right, let's do this. What does Cancer need to know? 17th through the 23rd. All right, let's take a look at your recent past first, because, well, that's where I want to start. We've got the 10 of Wands. There was a situation or a person that was, it was heavy. It was a burden. But in this deck, it's a little bit different. It's like he's laid down the 9 wands, which is closure, because the 10 is completion, and now he's walking more lightly. So I feel like in the recent past, you already started to do that. Everybody's on a different timeline. So for some of you Cancerians, you've already gone through this. Others of you are going through it now. But this is a message that heaviness with a relationship or a person situation is going to be lighter. The pressure is going to start to come off of the situation. What's going on right now? You've got the Fool. Yeah. So see, 10 is completion. And then now Fool is our first major arcana really in the deck. Aries energy. This is freeing yourself. This is going down a new path. It's feeling lighter. So again, for those of you where there's been a lot of heavy burdens, something's been weighing on you, you're going to start to free yourself. You're moving in a new direction. What's on this person's mind? The 6 of Cups. Scorpio energy. They may be having memories of you, Cancer. They could be dealing with their past in some way. We'll clarify that and see what that is. I don't know yet because I got to clarify. But on their mind has something to do with the past. Fond memories of the past because it's in the upright. All right. What does this person think that you want? The 5 of Swords. You want to get back at them, Cancer? There may have been some kind of nasty arguments, fights, people trying to one-up each other with the 5 of Swords. But after that happens, especially in this deck, look, this is the defeat because it's already happened. And now he's standing in his power. Somebody feels there was definitely like some nasty energy. It could have been a fight, manipulation, somebody trying to play mind games with you in some way. But this person looks at you as not standing back. Like it's almost like this is the person and they feel defeated. All right. What's going on in their feels? How do they feel about you deep down? The Death card. Scorpio showing up to the party again. Yeah, something's ended, and it may have been a harsh ending or a fight. Somebody's tried to defeat you in a situation, but I think they lost because I think you have receipts. Whether that is hard proof about something that was malicious, manipulative, whatever, or it's just your intuition, it just feels like this person knows, like with death here, it's done. Everybody's going to their own corner. How do they want to move forward? The Hanged Man, Pisces, Major Arcana. So that Hanged Man is all about kind of being put at a stalemate. It's stuck energy. They might be trying to see something in a new perspective. For some of you Cancerians, they do see something in a new perspective. And what they're seeing, I'm going to move y'all closer. What they're seeing in a new perspective is your energy, the fight that you have on you, in you. It feels like you're handling this situation differently than maybe you would have before. And so that's why they feel deep down, game over. They'd have to come in with some big changes because this is not the Cancerian this person's used to. What's going on in the hidden factors? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, and I think that they're all up in their head about it. 8 is change. Scorpio rules the 8th house. Change, endings with the Death card. This is a change of perspective, but I think it has more to do with your energy and the way that you're handling this. Now listen, it's not an ending for all of you. The Death card does represent change and transformation. It could be an ending for some of y'all, but whatever transformation, whatever kind of new energy that you're going towards, Cancer, or the newness about your energy, and again, the way that you're handling something is making you very powerful. Laying down the wands, this person may be reminiscing about how you were with them in the past. It was a softer, more gentle energy. But what you don't know is this person's like really thinking about it. And it's interesting, again, the 8 of Swords can be tied to your own thoughts. Like you're putting yourself in that self-imposed prison. And it's like she's looking at the reflection. I feel like this is Cancer. And I feel like this is the old you, the person looking in that reflection of how you used to be or how you used to handle fights, negative energy, them trying to manipulate you in some way. It's like a whole new Cancer, and it's got their thoughts spinning. They don't know what to do with this energy. What's your advice from Spirit? The Empress. Major Arcana for Taurus or Libra. Love yourself. Pour into your own cup. The Empress doesn't chase, she's chased. Because really, whether you're male or female, y'all, it's just energy. But the Empress embodies all the beautiful, wonderful qualities of all the queens. She's above all the queens. This is very rare energy. Spirit's trying to tell you, you are rare. Like, your energy doesn't come around just all the time. The Empress is moving towards abundance, growth, new beginnings, giving birth to new areas of your life. And that certainly makes sense with the full energy in your present energy. I feel like this is Cancer saying, listen, I would have handled you or the situation different in the past, but this is a new me. I'm taking a different path. I'm not going to be bullied. I'm standing up for myself. The old me is gone. And Spirit says, right on, Cancer. We love it. Continue to value yourself and love yourself, nurture yourself. Because when you're standing in Empress energy, nobody can take that down. It's special. It's a one of a kind. Somebody may be realizing that. What's the outcome? The Hermit. Going within, right? There's a big enlightenment here. The Hermit, Virgo, Major Arcana, the Hermit is receiving downloads, right? It's a spiritual knowing. It's reflecting on your life, this person, yourself, love. And it's doing it in seclusion. It's doing it very quietly. It's really thinking and reflecting. And I think this person is also doing that. There does seem to be, maybe this is like a no contact situation or separation or something like that going on. But I just keep getting this energy of like, yeah, maybe it's painful. Maybe it's hurt, but it's not like it was. There's this empowerment going on here with y'all. And some of you just pulled away from this person because you discovered something. With that receipts card, whether that's your own intuition or, again, you have some sort of evidence, something's telling you that you need to separate and pull away from this energy, but you need to go about it a different way, and you are. And you will receive justice for that. This is not running after someone. This is not clinging on to someone. This is knowing your worth with the Empress energy and saying, all right, F you, F your mom, and F your dog, I'm gone. And then just becoming silent and going within. All right, let's see what's going on. So if y'all want a private reading, I'll take a few of those. Down in the description box is my email. Just email me if you would like to request a private reading. Do not book it on PayPal. Email me first, please. And I have a spot or two available for the August Tarot course. Reach out for that as well. Follow me over on Instagram. I do daily readings over there, and that is below as well. All right, Cancer, 17th through the 23rd. What does Cancer need to know? August 17th through the 23rd. Y'all, it is going to be September before we know it, and then the fall, my favorite time of year. All right, let's get to this. What does Cancer need to know about love? Person they're connecting with, thinking about, trying to avoid. What's going on, Cancer? How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? All right, let's do this. We're doing it. In the recent past, you guys were in this energy of the Ten of Wands. So what's this about? Completing something or trying to with the Hierophant. Could be a long-term relationship or a marriage for some of y'all. Maybe in the past, like you tried to work on this relationship, like you would run after them, or you would try to work on it, or, you would beg them to stay or something like that. But the Hierophant is also like spiritual advice and guidance. I always feel like the Hierophant is like daddy spirit, like sitting you down and saying, hey, Cancer, like, I got you. Like, go within. Listen to your intuition, and I'm going to help guide you. Some of you even sought out advice. Something's just so heavy. Like, I feel like it's just the same old, same old. I'm tired of the pressure of this. It's weighing heavily on me, and I just want to lay it the F down. And I think whether this was like a tarot reading, you're talking to your spirit guides, like something, again, very spiritual, it started to lighten that load with that Ten of Wands. And so now you're kind of freeing yourself. The Fool in this deck is a very freeing energy. Major for Aries, moving in a new direction. It's a whole new you. It's a whole new life that you want to move towards. Why is the Fool here for Cancer? Yeah, and the Nine of Pentacles. Abundance. Some of you are going towards a new job or a new business or a new way of making money. But the Nine of Pentacles says, I can take a new path and I can do it on my own. And I'm gonna bring in a lot of security and abundance. I'm nurturing myself. Look at all the growth around her. She doesn't need anybody to help her get into this energy. It's very attractive. It's a very empowering energy. It's a strong focus on, of course, your independence, your money, your work, all of those things, but also, nurturing and taking care of yourself. Eating well, working out, maybe working outside in the garden. Like it's a very freeing, abundant, secure energy. And it's all because you're deciding to go in a new direction. What's on your person's mind? We've got the Six of Cups. So why is this here? What's the Six of Cups about? And the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so we've got somebody showing up here. Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Is this what you have receipts on, Cancer? What's the Six of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles? Six of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy there. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Oh my God, we got the Six of Cups again. Wow, it's not really telling me much. For some of you, this person is just having memories back to where you were very nurturing, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles is bringing security and stability into a relationship. She's often a wife, a mother. Some of you have children with this person. You are invested in this person, and now your energy is more independent. It's very freeing energy, right? So they're having memories of that, but something's ended with the world. You've ended this relationship, or you've ended that energy. You're no longer nurturing someone here. You're no longer giving that Queen of Pentacles energy. Because remember, with this Five of Swords here, something's gone down and you've got receipts. So you're taking back that energy, but they're remembering it. They're having memories of that. For some of you, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck, those receipts you have are about your person keeping something a secret. Could be another person with the High Priestess, Pisces energy. Your intuition has already told you this. You know what's going on, right? And you've moved away with the Six of Swords. Maybe when you moved away or they moved away from you, you know, they went to another individual. Could be a, Queen of Pentacles energy. Maybe they have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in their chart. It's going to be different for all of you. You'll know. I mean, you've got receipts. We've got some manipulative energy. We've got some hurt with that Five of Swords. So some of you have this, like your intuition is hitting hard that maybe somebody went back to their past. Because moving forward, they're in Hanged Man energy. Like they're being put in the spiritual corner. You know, it's very stuck energy. It's like kind of just in limbo. Let's find out more though. So why does this person view Cancer as the Five of Swords? Because of the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're holding back. Standing in your power because something hurt you. It was a fight. It was somebody being very like, almost like bullyish. They were playing mind games with you. For some of you, you knew that this person had someone else. Or, you know, maybe, again, they were like playing some sort of mind games. You confronted this person and a fight broke out or words broke out. You're standing strong on that. That Four of Pentacles is, I am not letting go. I know what's going on. But it's guarding yourself and protecting yourself as well. And then there's this energy of like, F it. I'm not going to chase you. If you want to lie to me, if you want to manipulate me, if you want to play games with me, I'm just going to go towards my new beginning. I can do it on my own. Something's ended. And for some of you, this person didn't like necessarily cheat on you. I still think they were playing mind games on you. If they went to somebody in their past or they went to somebody new, it was literally like 5 minutes after you broke up. It's like one of those energies. So they probably already had somebody like in the wings, like supply or something. That's what it feels like. But I think if they did do that, it's somebody that they had dealt with before. Why do they view Cancer as the Four of Pentacles? What's this about with that Five of Swords and the Magician? Virgo, Gemini energy. Yeah, there was some sort of manipulation going on here. So you're blocking that out. They know. You know, this reminds me of somebody that tried to maybe twist some words. But you see it for what it is because you're so intuitive. Like you already know. You know, it's just like, you're 10 steps ahead of this person, or you were. They also view you as manifesting new things in your life. Again, that present energy has you moving towards new things. The Magician, we go from 0 with the Fool to number 1 with the Magician. All right, I'm just going to take a new path. Some of you, it's new love you're going towards. But you're able to draw in pretty much anything you want with that Magician, and they know that. And I think it gets under their skin a little bit with that Five of Swords. How do they feel about you, Cancer, deep down? We've got the Death card. So why is this here? Scorpio energy. Why is the Death card showing? With the King of Pentacles. So we've got a King and a Queen of Pentacles. What's this? So that's some sort of partnership. That's some sort of really like long-term stable relationship. Husband, wife, mother, father, right? Like they're building a future or it's moving towards that. Who or what is this King of Pentacles? And the Knight of Pentacles. I'm getting more so, Cancer, though, how they feel about you and the connection is there's been an ending, but within that ending, there's a huge transformation. You're changing. Like, it's, again, you're handling this person or situation differently than you would have in the past, and they feel that. Some of them feel like you're moving towards a new person, but it would be long-term. They know deep down you deserve stability, security, loyalty, honesty, somebody who wants to be in a long-term relationship, somebody who wants to build with you. And until you find that energy, you're not giving it. It's like, okay, I'll be on my way. See you later. You know? Go deal with somebody on your level. I mean, that's how they perceive you. Like, you know what I mean? It just feels like you guys are on different vibrational levels here. It also feels like for some of you Cancerians, especially with the Nine of Pentacles there, and I don't mean to sound this mean, but like you're kind of out of their league anyway. That's what this is showing me. They know that. I think a lot of them were giving you Knight of Pentacles energy. Capricorn, any earth, doesn't matter. They were moving too slow. You don't want a knight because those knights come and go. You want a king of pentacles who stays forever and gives you what you deserve. And Spirit's agreeing with that because you've got the Empress here. That the Empress doesn't, in love at least, the Empress doesn't deal with knights. It's not happening. And I think for a lot of you also, due to this ending or this kind of transformation they're very well aware of that you're going through, a lot of you are really manifesting financial stability and security, whether that's a new job, a side hustle, a business, something like that. It's almost like, Cancer, you're taking your energy and you're refocusing it into something very stable, secure, and long-term. And this person knows that. And because they weren't providing that for you, whether that's financially, a relationship, whatever that was. All right. What are their plans here moving forward? What can you expect from this person? We've got the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Yeah, with the Three of Swords. What's this Three of Swords? So stuck energy, not really moving. I think you guys are putting each other at a stalemate. What's this Three of Swords, Libra energy, and the Three of Wands? And again, some of you did this because they had somebody else. And if you didn't leave this person because they were fiddling around, as soon as like you guys separated or something ended, they jumped into something right away. This is somebody who can't be alone. They need validation, it appears. But it would be somebody that probably just goes back to their past. You know what I mean? Like breadcrumbs or something like that. Your energy is like super mature and about security and honesty and loyalty. And there's something here this person could not provide. They were not willing to do that, or they just can't do it. Feels like this person has commitment issues because they need to kind of bounce around to get validation. And I think that once you put them in Hangman, or they felt like the relationship was becoming stagnant, it may have hurt them for about 5 minutes. And then they went to see what else was out there. The Three of Wands is networking, could be online, doesn't have to be, but you know, it's like manifesting and kind of seeing like, you know, what other fish are out there in the sea, and then waiting to bring it in. But this can be networking in that way. Okay, Cancer. What's going on behind the scenes? So what's hidden? We've got the Eight of Swords. What's this Eight of Swords? I also think with that Five of Swords, somebody may have self-sabotaged this relationship, said something to you, bullied you, was manipulative in some way, but it was to push you away. It was self-sabotage. And now they may be having regrets about it. But if you're apart from this person, especially, you know, I mean, it could be a month, 2 months, 6 months. It could even be recently. This person is not just like trying to work on themselves to maybe better the relationship, or they're not just sitting there working on themselves so that they can better themselves for a future relationship. No, this person is immediately like, well, what else is out there? Because they can't be alone. That's what it feels like, whereas you are. And I think maybe in the past, the roles were reversed maybe, right? Like maybe you went pining after this person, and this is a whole new you that they're not used to, and it has them in their head. Why is the Eight of Swords here in the hidden factors for Cancer? What is this about? The Ten of Pentacles. They see you, and I don't know how. It could just be energetically, or maybe they see you online. They see you doing something where you're bringing in a lot of good financial stability with the Ten of Pentacles. And I think it has this person in their head. It feels like a glow up, and it feels like this person wasn't expecting you to go through some sort of glow up. Again, very much energy of like, F you, I'm fine on my own. Watch me glow. That's what this looks like. What's this Eight of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles and the hidden factors? Yeah, and the strength, determination, endurance, overcoming obstacles. You've got Leo energy there. Some of you are, this person is like going around and around in their own head because they feel like you're already in another relationship or you're moving towards another relationship, that maybe that's why you're holding back on them. That's just what they're thinking. But they also, what's going on in the hidden factors is you're strong. You're strong. And you are holding back. You're holding back on a person, but also just like energy of somebody who's not giving you what you deserve and the way that you handle that from the past. Why is the Empress your advice? Why is this here? So Spirit's advising you to, I think most of you are already in that Empress energy. Again, whether you're male or female, but love yourself, nurture yourself. You have a lot of abundance coming in financially, but a lot of you are manifesting a secure King of Pentacles long-term relationship. Why is the Empress here? And the Chariot. Yeah, there you are. Your major arcana. You're in the upright, in your element. It's beautiful. Spirit says, keep going. Call the water Uber and get in that water Uber. Love yourself, because at the end of overcoming chaos of some sort, you regain control of the situation if you just hop in and move forward. There's victory and success at the end of that. They're saying move on the best you can. Love yourself enough to move away from somebody who's just not willing or capable of giving you what you deserve, which is honesty, security, long-term, loyalty. This is not somebody who is loyal, because if they were, they wouldn't have hopped into somebody else's chariot 5 minutes after you broke up. You see what I'm saying? You deserve more is what Spirit's telling you. And also too, once you hop in that chariot, you've got a lot of good financial stability and abundance. And again, some of you, a new relationship right around the corner. Why is the Hermit here? So this is your outcome between you and this person, 17th through the 23rd of August. Cancer, what do you need to know? Virgo energy, yeah, and the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight. He's in a big hurry, like he's fast, right? He's leaving a situation quickly. I also feel as though, and it's because you're going to be in hermit mode, thinking, reflecting, meditating, but you're doing it in, you're doing it on your own time, away from others. Some of you, because you're ghosting, withdrawing, pulling away, working on you, really, it really makes this other person pissed off with the Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What's this Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords can be very impulsive. With the Queen of Cups. Well, there you are, male or female, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Cancer, that's you. I think you pulling away from this person in order to work on yourself and to also, work on your future goals, meditating, working on your money, your business, whatever this is, but you're doing it solo. And I think it pisses this person off. That Knight of Swords can be like, I want to fight. I got something to say, right? But why? Well, it's because you're sitting in the Queen of Cups energy, which is loving and nurturing and beautiful. And I feel like you gave this kind of energy to this person in the past. I'm just looking at her in this deck. But she's got her hand here over it. Like, it's like you're shutting it down. It's like no more. She's saying no more. I'm holding up the cup for somebody who will appreciate it. And I'm using my intuition. And my intuition is telling me this is no longer it. You're loving yourself, you're nurturing yourself, and you're also doing a lot of healing, and somebody doesn't like it. All right, that's what I've got, Cancer. I love you guys hard. Love me hard back. And we'll speak soon. Take care.